Ngayon naman, makakasama natin ang best-selling book author na patuloy na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa publiko sa pamamagitan ng kanyang akda.
Yes, at para alamin ang kanyang naging journey bilang isang manunulat, ay makakausap po natin ang book author na si Miss Christine Duque. Good morning at welcome po sa Rise and Shine Pilipinas, Christine.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me here.
Alright, ito ang iyong first ever book, Walking in My Shoes. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, Walking in My Shoes, Shattering Glass Ceilings in Corporate America is basically a book about all of the narratives around Asian women in corporate America. May statistic na 80% of Asian women who work in corporate America and corporations will fall off the executive level track. Imagine ang S&P 500, 1.5% lang ang CEO na Asian, hindi pa babae. So, kaya ako sinulat yung libro nito, parang yung experiences ko, yung experiences ng mga katao kasama ko, para lang ma-explain yung discrimination that still exists sa mga Asian, sa mga Pilipino.
Yeah, it's like more on empowering the women.
Of course.
And I believe, may extra challenge talaga. First, Asian. Second, women. So, it's really a challenge sa corporate and then sa America na very developed country. Can you, follow up lang, can you tell us a personal experience? What inspires you to write this book?
What inspired me to write this book was really looking at the next generation for me. Kung ako yung nahihirapan, paano naman sila? Wala na sila na nakakausap. Gusto ko nang iangat ang ibang mga babae, especially mga younger generation. So, kaya ako sinulat yung book na to. If you think about the discrimination sa US, let's go women power or women empowerment. Pero hindi nila iniisip na you're making us compete against each other. So, lahat ng babae, and then sasabihin nila, different people of color. Ngayon, ang kalaban mo sa mga Latino, mga itim. Tapos, sasabihin mo naman, ngayon, sabihin nila, Asian, kayo. Ang isip nila sa Asian, pare-pareho tayo kasi akala na magkamukha tayo lahat. Pero alam naman natin, Filipino, Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, hindi tayo magkapareho. At saka iba ang mga histories natin. Iba rin yung relationships natin with each other sa ASEAN. Hindi nila alam sa Amerika yon eh. Kaya nahihirapan nila ng mga Asians, hindi lang ang Pilipino, umangat kasi hindi nila naiintindihan yung lahi natin. Especially after yung pandemic, akala nila Chinese virus. So mas nadi-discriminate pa tayo.
Kaya different point of view, no? Yung Let's Go Women, na parang we're trying to push women forward.
Correct.
Pero pala, no, sa culture nangyayari, parang nagko-compete pa.
Nagko-compete pa.
So I think that's the lesson that they are going to get from this book, right?
Of course, yeah. Parang iisipan ng ibang mga empires, there can only be one queen, di ba? Parang ganun rin sa corporate America, there can be only one queen. Pero para rin sa lahi natin Pilipinas, mas progressive pa nga tayo. We had already ilan Filipino presidents natin na women, dalawa.
We have two,
Amerika, ilan?
Wala.
Exacto. So, kaya,
I hope manalo ngayon yung kanilang candidate na babae, di ba? But anyway, I think you have a lot on your plate because aside from being an author, you're also doing podcasting, right? So what topic that you're tackling with your podcast and where we can hear about your podcast?
Yeah, so the podcast parang came out as an extension of the book. It's called Shattering Glass in Heels. And I'm talking to other women, corporate women, about their experiences para lang to give people some inspiration, to really amplify the conversation that is explored in the book. So the podcast is available in all podcast distribution channels, so Apple, Spotify, and then there's also in my YouTube channel, Duquesa CD. Makikita mo rin na rin yun. So if you go to my website, duquesacd.com, nandiyan na yung link sa book at saka yung podcast ko.
I just observe one thing. It's more on empowering women.
Siyempre.
Yes.
Oo, at saka parang in all medium ka, no? You have this book, meron ka ring podcast. And then ang ganda nung idea, you interview other women as well to give point of view din. Pero aside from that, you are also an opera singer.
Wow!
Grabe, alam mo kanina gusto ko nang
na
humingi ng sample pero para sabi niya maaga pa eh.
Sorry, puyat na puyat. Alam mo na kami dumating dito.
Yeah, you just have arrived.
I just arrived and di ba hindi ba I wasn't even planning to come to the Philippines, so hindi alam ng pamilya ko na nandito.
Say hi.
Say hi to them.
So hello sa family ko and to Lynette Padolina for
Ayan, sana
inviting me here.
Oo, makita ka nila. No? Pero being an opera singer, ano yung favorite part mo? Being a singer, lalo na opera, it's a different genre talaga.
So, it's all about understand. That's my roots here sa Philippines. When I was, when I grew up here, when I was 5, I went to Sentro, and Sentro had such a strong children's theater program na konektado sa Philippine Drama Company. So that's how I started. And for me, understanding people, understanding different cultures, understanding language is a really good base for that. And I went and started singing opera. That's what brought me to the States. That's how I got my scholarship for college. And akala ko yun ang talaga yung direction ko. Tapos bigla na lang the segue and I went into corporate. Pero kumakanta pa rin ako. Yung last concert ko was at Carnegie Hall.
Wow! When was that?
Actually, bago ng pandemic, January 2020, nakapag Carnegie Hall.
So, parang ang daming nangangarap dyan as a singer. Actually, ako din.
At you know what, hindi lang yan, Medj, kasi you're also an advocate, right? You're pushing the right of empowering the women and representing the minorities and diversity of technologies. So you're also doing this.
I mean, honestly, from a business perspective, I really I'm a corporate executive for data, AI, and customer experience. So actually, I worked for Accenture, IBM, and Deloitte, these really big companies, and I just recently started my own company because I really believe in that empowerment story. So my company is a fully owned minority and women-owned company in data, AI, and customer experience.
Do you still have time for yourself?
Yeah.
You're doing a lot.
How do you balance all of this?
I try to balance it all. So I think I don't really see it as work because it's an extension of who I am. At saka talaga, I believe in empowering others and lifting as I climb. So parang sa lahat ng ginagawa
Lifting as I climb, maganda. So what advice naman would you give to young women and minorities, you know, given your personal experience with different countries?
I think it's important talaga to reach out and seek each other kasi ang mga Asians parang sa atin, you know, suffer alone and suffer in silence. And so,
medyo mahiyain pa tayo.
Mahiyain pa tayo. Kaya ako rin ginawa to kasi kailangan talaga pag-usapan natin to at saka hanapin natin ang isa't isa at saka magsama-sama tayo para umangat tayo sabay-sabay.
Kasama ko doon.
Kasama ka doon, syempre. Lahat tayo.
Yes.
Alright, promotion, saan nila pwedeng makita? Website mo, Facebook,
so
Instagram?
my website is duquesacd.com. So nandyan yung links ng podcast. At saka yung libro ko, the book is available for global distribution. I think Amazon is the main publisher, so you can get it on Amazon. But all online booksellers should have it as well. So.
Alright, I can't wait na mabasa na to.
Yeah,
Once
me too.
again, thank you very much, Miss Christine Duque,
Thank
sa
you, Miss
pag-share sa inyong kwento, karanasan, and once
and
again,
everything and all.
sana po magtagumpay kayo sa mga susunod pa ninyong
mga proyekto.
mga plans, endeavors. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.